Good morning. Welcome to the University of Malta. I am Veronica Grek, the Registrar of the University, and this morning I'm going to take you through a presentation about the University and about student life at the University. The first thing that I would like you to do is to activate your University IT account. Many of you have already done it, but there are quite a number of new students who still have to activate their IT account. The university provides this account free of charge, and all the university's notices, emails, and any notifications that we need to send you will be sent on this university account. During this period of the pandemic, it is even more important that students use IT technology, especially since not all lectures will be held on campus throughout the year. In order to activate your email account, please access the University of Malta IT Services website and click on the thumbnail Activate Account. Students who were previously at junior college will still need to activate their University of Malta account. I would also like to ask you to download the official university app. This is available on Google Play and on the App Store. And on the app you will find information about the introduction week, the campus map, your registered study units, the study units on which you have already been registered by your faculty, as well as eventually your results. Many of you also know about eSIMs because you have already used it at junior college. But for students who are new to the university, eSIMs is the university students database. In order to access eSIMs, you must first activate your account. With your letter of acceptance, most of you have already received the activation code. After you activate your university IT account, you will also be able to access eSIMs. To access eSIMs, you would need to go to the university webpage, and on the current students portal, you click on eSIMs towards the bottom of the list. You will need to enter your email address or your username, as well as your password, in order to access eSIMs. This is the screen, the student page, where you will be able to see your personal details, your address, your details about your course, as well as the study units on which you are registered, and eventually you will be able to see also your results. If you have any questions about eSIMs, on the screen you will find the website where there are a number of frequently asked questions, as well as email addresses where you can write with your query. It is important that you access your university email account regularly because the university will be sending all official communications on this email account. It is also important that you use this account whenever you write to any office at the university or to your university lecturers. Through eSIMs, you will also be able to perform some online tasks. The first one that we will be asking you to fill in is the enrollment form. This is an online form which you will be required to fill in every year to confirm to the university that you are, in fact, returning to university and continuing with your course. You will also be able to submit study unit feedback. This is feedback that the university requests at the end of each semester after examinations are over, so that you will be able to provide feedback about your study units to the university.
If you are applying for a course for the first time or are continuing your studies, then listen up. As a fresher or returning student, it is important to let the university know that you are studying with us. So, remember to kickstart your enrollment process online. Visit um.edu.mt/eSIMs. Log into your account, access the Enrollment for Academic Year window, make sure your personal details are correct, and follow the step-by-step process. Once completed, you will receive a confirmation email. Whether you are in your first year or progressing onto the next year of your course, enrollment is vital. Use the MyUM app or eSIMS to enrol yourself with the university. For any queries or support, visit the eSIMS FAQ or get in touch.
The university also has a Facebook page where we will be placing official notifications, deadlines and so on. This will be important information for all students. In view of the current situation with the COVID-19 pandemic, the university is also strongly encouraging its students to download the official COVID-19 app provided by the health authorities. Through this app, you will be able to access various reports provided by the authorities. In order to keep students and staff safe whilst on campus, the university has indicated a number of guidelines which have already been sent to all students, but I am going to repeat them here. On arrival at the university campus, all staff and students will be required to undergo a temperature check. To facilitate this process, 3 hubs have been set up on the main campus as follows. One hub is at the Gateway building as soon as you arrive on campus. Another hub is placed at the Biomedical building in Car Park 3. And there is another hub near the Faculty of Media and Knowledge Sciences. I would also like to remind you that students who are not wearing a wristband and a mask will not be allowed in lecture rooms or in other university buildings such as the library, the canteen. The university has also established a number of protocols which should be observed while students and staff are on the university campus. Hygiene is very important, so we ask you to use hand sanitizers before entering any room. Hand sanitizers stations have been placed near each lecture room, and students are kindly asked to use them. It is also important that students wipe desks and chairs before and after use with alcohol wipes. The university will also be cleaning the lecture rooms and desks and chairs throughout the day. As I mentioned before, the wearing of face masks in closed public spaces is mandatory, and students who are not wearing a face mask will not be allowed into lecture rooms. Students whose temperature is found to be above 37.2 degrees will be required to immediately inform the COVID-19 contact person on telephone number 2340-4000. I would also like to ask students not to come on campus if they feel unwell. If they turn out to be positive for COVID-19, it is important that students only return on campus when they are certified by the public health authorities and they provide proof that they are able to return to the university, and this proof should be provided to their faculty manager. Now I'm going to mention a few points about your programs of study. All programs of study at the university consist of a number of study units to which 60 ECTS credits are assigned. So 60 ECTS credits is what a student needs to obtain throughout one academic year. The study units may be compulsory, which means that students must follow such study units and must pass in these study units. Some programs also offer the possibility of elective units. Elective units will be units which students themselves choose from a list which will be provided by your faculty. Some programs also offer the opportunity of choosing optional units. Optional units may be chosen from any study units offered by the faculties of the university. The university has a large number of programs, each of which has its own regulations or bylaws. I am not asking you to read these regulations and bylaws, but you should know about them so that in case you need to refer to them, you also know where to find them. The regulations can be found on the Registrar's office website. Here I am going to highlight only 4 items which may be found in the regulations, which I think are very important for students to be aware of at the start of their program. In case you sit for an examination or you submit an assignment and you fail, there is the possibility that you resubmit the assignment or that you resit your examination. There is a limit to the number of resit assessments that you will be able to take, and this is 20 per year. So you need to be careful that you do not fail more than 20 credits per year. Should you fail these more than 20, you will need to repeat the year or to follow an extension year. There is also the possibility that if by the end of the year you fail in up to 12 credits, you have the possibility of being progressed conditionally. So you proceed to your next year of studies, but you will need to pass in the study units you failed in the previous year in your current year. Assessments can take various forms, so they can be assignments, presentations, portfolios, projects, and also examinations. Examinations are usually held on campus, and since the previous academic year, the university has also been using a software called WiseFlow, whereby students are assessed online. During your stay at university, I am sure that you will be asked to submit many assignments. You need to be aware of plagiarism, so when writing your assignments, please ensure that you quote properly, you include your list of references and your bibliography. If you copy without proper quotations and references, you may be found guilty of plagiarism. In order to help students, the university has prepared plagiarism avoidance guidelines, which are available on the Registrar's Office website. Your lecturers will for sure refer you to the plagiarism detection software, Turnitin, and they will guide you on how to use it. Through this software, you will be able to upload your work, check whether there is any plagiarism or not before submitting it officially for assignments. It is important that I emphasize that university students should not use Wikipedia or quote Wikipedia in their assignments. I have mentioned the website of the Office of the Registrar. It is important that you know about this website because there is a lot of important information for students. There are the regulations and bylaws that I mentioned before. There is information about SIMS and eSIMS. There are a number of university policies, guidelines, and application forms. There is information about student stipends. There is information also about student advisory services and a calendar of university events. In order to use the facilities at the library of the university, you will need to present your national identity card. Non-Maltese students should apply for a student card from the University Admissions Board. I should also mention that KSU, the University Students' Union, issues a student card for students. This may also be used at the library, and it can be used also for discounts at a number of retail outlets in Malta and Gozo. Besides providing programs of study, the university is also concerned with student well-being. For this purpose, the university has established a health and wellness center where various services are offered. We can offer counseling services which are completely free and completely anonymous, so no one will know that a student has been to the counseling services. The Health and Wellness Center also offers advice about nutrition. There are mental health services about tobacco cessation, drug-related issues. We also have an access disability support unit. So any students with a disability who need support both during their lectures as well as during their examinations should refer to the website of the Access Disability Support Unit for guidance. The university is aware that many students take their sporting commitments very seriously. Towards this end, and in order to support STATS students to balance their academic and sporting commitments, the university has established a student-athlete support program. Through this program, the university will appoint a sport mentor for each student, and the sport mentor will support the student throughout their period of studies at the university. Support can take various forms, such as timetable flexibility, exemptions when academic commitments clash with competition and training, On this slide, you can see the contact details of Ms. Stephanie Kassar, whom you should contact if you wish to participate in this student support program. The university believes in providing not only tertiary studies programs, but also other experiences in order to enhance your educational experience whilst on campus and your CV. So through Degree Plus, the university offers opportunities to participate in entrepreneurship and professional development, culture and heritage, voluntary work, work with students' organizations, placements, more music and sports activities. And once you have participated in these activities, these will be included in your academic transcript. So when you present your CV, when you are looking for a job, your prospective employer can see that whilst you were at university, you also participated in other activities whereby you obtained different skills besides your academic training. As you will see when you come on campus, we have a number of parking places where students and staff can park their vehicles. However, since parking is at a premium on the campus, students are only allowed to use the blue boxes. In order to use these blue boxes, you will need to obtain a parking permit from KSU. However, the university is also encouraging alternative ways of reaching the university, so the use of public transport and bicycles is very strongly encouraged. I am sure that especially at the beginning of the academic year, you may have a number of queries. If these queries relate to academic matters, please contact your head of department. All the information is on the university website. For administrative matters, please contact your faculty office. If you are an international student or a student studying in Malta on the Erasmus program, please contact the international office. You can also contact staff at the Registrar's office. Our offices are in the main administration building, and here you can see the website of the Office of the Registrar. On the website you will find all the contact details. The university also has a Pro-Rector for Students and Staff Affairs and Outreach, Professor Carmen Samut, and her office is at the administration building. Some of you may have already used the services of our Student Advisory Services. You can still make an appointment with Student Advisory Service at any time whilst you are at university, and their office is at the Gateway building at the entrance of the university campus. Today is the start of the University Introduction Week, and the program for the Introduction Week is available on the website at the link shown here. This presentation will also be available on the university website. Thank you and keep safe.